so ashamed of her breasts that she lets a Machiavellian psychopath cut them off.
How dare you?
But I was not a member of the IRA.
Get a couple of dozen of your mates and go down to that Buckingham Palace and kill the old bag.
Big Mike il capo.
Gran Mikey el jefe. ビッグマイクとチーフ。ミクマイและหัวหน้า
Floody.
Big Mike and the Chief.
Hello, and
Hello.
welcome to another episode of Big Mike and the Chief. We are joined today by, I'm just going to read out a quote here. We're joined today by comedian, male model, and one of the best boxers Ireland has ever produced.
Get away.
Mark O'Keefe. And I have a quote here. It says, "O'Keefe is the most beautiful baby calf Ireland has ever given birth to." That was from Michael D. Higgins.
Our president.
Our president, yeah.
That's
And
high
I think
praise.
that was a comment on.
I don't
your
have much. Do
looks.
you have much of a? What's your opinion on him?
On D. Higgins. Well, he's like he's a little magical.
Oh no, wait. What's your opinion on small people like that? Do they make you nervous?
I would have thought by now. I would have thought by now we wouldn't be having them anymore. Like
That's what I thought. I thought they
Yeah.
breed them out of.
Yeah,
Not to get into eugenics this quickly,
yeah.
but I thought there'd be a fucking.
When you say
What woman's going around going, I want to get fucking ploughed by a small fella?
Well, apparently he's gay.
Oh,
Have you heard that?
well, this is why he's
that
made,
would make a lot of sense. 'Cause
Yeah.
he's whimsical as fuck, like.
Yeah, but maybe it's just because he liked poetry back in the 80s. Like. But I heard that he is. Have you heard that he's gay, right?
Oh,
yeah. The only
yeah,
since
yeah.
you said it, it just triggered something that I have heard. It, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I've
But-
definitely heard he's gay, but I think now that you said that, I think it might be because he liked music.
Yeah. I think that's why everyone-
Back then.
Back then, that was
If those dogs could talk, man, I'd say they've seen.
Sure, fucking when I was growing up, if you were sitting down and not outside,
yeah.
you're a bit of a fanny, like.
Oh, 100%. Sitting down was gay.
You know, you're from the countryside, you know.
Oh, I do know.
I know what it's like in the city, but like
Yeah.
fucking, well,
It depends.
you
what
were
sitting
gay the
down
whole
on.
time anyway.
Huh?
But you were gay the whole time anyway.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
they're
yeah.
always suspect of watching telly. Watching telly was gay.
Right.
If you're not outside,
You're gay.
you're gay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or no, it wasn't even gay.
But
It
you're
was what
you-
did my old man call me? Nancy boy.
Did he call you Nancy boy?
There's a couple of names.
I did that.
Don't be afraid to let the
How did
slurs
that
fly.
make you feel?
It made me feel like I wanted to hit someone
Did you?
just to prove him wrong, you know.
No way.
But also it made me feel like I want to kiss a fella
Whoa.
just to prove him right, you know.
Come on. Hey now. Jeez
And it was
Louise.
because you had the long hair when you were a child there.
I did, yeah.
Oh, okay, right.
I didn't have it. I got this in the recent years.
Yeah.
But I had it from the younger years,
All right.
and I used to get misgendered before it was
Yeah,
a thing. As a young fella,
At any point where you're like, I might be a woman, like trans.
I did like the idea of high heels there.
Okay, right.
For at a very developmental
You saw
age.
your father in
Yes.
them, and you were like,
Oh Jesus!
yeah,
No, I didn't. But
like father, like son.
But did you? So people thought you were a little girdle. They thought
I
you were a beautiful
remember. I
little
remember.
girdle.
People called me a pretty little girl a few times, and boy, did it make me enraged.
Really?
Yeah.
And what would you say then?
What kind of language can you use on this?
Any
Oh,
kind of
let
language
it
you want.
fly.
I'm a boy. You.
Oh,
there we go.
Jesus
I was
Christ.
swearing from a young age. I used to have Eminem going very early. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus, you were saying that to other lads,
Bigger boys.
bigger boys.
Yeah.
I heard this now, right? That this is why you took up boxing, because all the lads were trying to shag you, and the priests, and you had to learn to like fight them off.
There's definitely always something to do with that, though, isn't there?
Yeah.
There's
I
a
think
fear.
so, yeah.
There's an underlying fear.
I got into boxing to be able to
Fight them.
But-
Oh,
but-
you
Whoa!
see?
no, sorry.
Jesus
No,
Christ!
God, I'm sorry.
No,
okay,
Lads,
we're gonna have to-
lads.
No, leave him tell the story
We
because.
started
No,
dancing
there's
with the
not-
devil
I
before we
know,
got on the
yeah.
dance floor
Well,
here.
Well, you
Yeah,
tell me
we'll start
you
again.
did grappling, like.
I did grappling, yeah.
Sure,
With
imagine
my
that.
sexuality.
Who could ever be
Well-
on top beside you when you're grappling? You know
I
what
know,
I mean?
yeah. You'd be surprised, yeah.
Gay
but-
lads most of them are pretty easy to handle, I'd say. You know what I mean?
Ah, no, sure, fucking me dad now would fucking.
Oh Jesus!
Would take lumps out.
Was
of
your
you,
dad?
like.
Was your dad gay, man?
So that where did he get it from?
Yeah.
He didn't lick it off a bush, says you.
No, I didn't. No, I've never
Jesus
licked a
Christ.
bush.
Get
Nor do
licking
I
off
ever
a
plan on
bush.
doing
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Like father, like son.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Licking it off a bush, says he.
Says he.
That's
Now,
fucking great.
so you, Mark, because people thought, let's call it space spade now. People thought you were a girl because how pretty you are.
Yeah.
You're a beautiful boy.
Thank you, Mike.
You're very welcome. You are a beautiful boy, and it says here, somehow you've been quoted as being the best looking boy in Ireland by none other than Keith Duffy, former member
Now that
of
is high
Boyzone.
praise.
Yeah,
Which one was Keith Duffy again?
he was one of.
Was he the badass one? That's Shane.
He was in Love Hate.
I think Shane was the mentally disabled one.
Who had the fucking nose piercing?
That was Shane.
all
That
of
was
them,
Shane.
sure.
That was the only one I thought was cool, man.
But him and Duffy were kind of in cahoots. They were both they were like kind of Crab and Goyle, like they were kind of a pair of lugheads.
There was
what I mean?
There was Duffy.
Yeah,
There was Keaton.
yeah,
There was Stephen Gately.
There was
R.I.P.
Gately, yeah.
R.I.P.
Oh, gay.
that's right.
yeah, they killed him off.
What happened there?
The government.
Government,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
the Clintons.
Well, Gately
Clintons.
knew too much. You
Of
know what I
course he
mean?
did.
He knew way too much.
He was trying to get the fucking gay marriage thing in early, and they were like, knock him off.
Not a fucking.
Maybe
hope,
him and,
Gately.
D.
Shut the
Higgins.
Gately. What?
Maybe him and D. Higgins.
Shut the Gately. No, I can't leave that. I can't leave that gone. That's great.
This is the standard you're going to get here on the
Yeah,
pod, Mark.
man. Yeah, if you think of any puns, let him
That's
rip.
great word association there,
Yeah.
though, alright.
So, but Keith Duffy said, yeah, you're one of. He has gone on record as saying you're one of the best looking boys in Ireland. And did you find you're grown up? You're in Cork, one of the ugliest places in the world.
Facts.
And you're there like a young George Best, just full of talent and sex appeal. And was it a slippery wicket trying not to get molested?
I think the thing about the human mind is that if you were molested, I think it would take care of it.
Yeah.
I think you'd delete it.
Mm.
Or sure, some fellas would remember it, you know,
Elaborate on
Yeah.
that
if
now.
they had a good time. I'm not a man of the mind, you know, in terms of studying.
Yes.
Right.
But I think we have the capacity to black shit out.
Yeah.
You know what I do remember?
Like our faces.
I do remember. I've only been recently thinking about this.
Yeah.
I was very, very late learning how to wipe my own ass.
You were.
Very late.
But you can nearly do it with your hair. It's so long.
Oh, Jesus, you're a gruesome man.
That's a brutal thing to say.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Why would he do that to his beautiful hair?
I don't know, you know.
But I used to must have been a burden if I was going to a mate's house.
I thought you said you must have been a bird. I was like,
I was
Jesus
upset.
Christ.
I was obsessed with birds. I was obsessed with birds growing up as well.
Were you?
I had some sort of avian fascination.
Well, now hold on. Avian. Is avian like bovine? Is that like the word for?
I believe it
bird
is.
You had the
species?
bird flu.
I had a bird flu.
Yes.
I was a sick man.
But what was your fascination with birds? Did you think they were kind of running things secretly up on the telephone pole?
Yeah, up there charging.
Yeah.
What they're doing.
Did you think that they were kind of like maybe that they were raising the taxes and whatnot?
I mean, no, I didn't at all. I was fascinated with the fact that they could fly, I think.
Right.
And I think they evolved from dinosaurs, and I was sickly fascinated with
So
dinosaurs.
you're telling me a dinosaur went from being a big fuck off, cool dinosaur
To a bird.
and then evolution turned him into a pigeon.
I don't think that at all.
Because that seems like a raw fucking deal.
I've been getting into fucking Christianity in the last few years. I think the whole thing is 5,000 years old.
So, saying that now, are you saying that facetiously, or has Christ, is he after burrowing his way into your heart? Because you do have a cross
I do.
on you.
I
I
don't
do
you?
have a
crucifix.
Christ like, you know, with the hair and the beard.
That's
and
right.
stuff.
I would, because I'm such a contrarian.
Yes.
I try and watch what society thinks is cool, and then I'm like, what a pack of spastics. And then
Yeah.
I go the other way.
Right.
And now, look at this. If you live in London full of big city atheists, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Going around talking about science.
I don't like that, lad.
Don't at all.
No.
Makes me yearn for the church at home.
Absolutely going around with magnets. I mean,
Oh.
It's like, fuck off, lad. Do you know what I mean?
Going around with magnets,
They're
showing
all
off.
going around with
Showing
magnets,
off.
showing off about science. I don't fucking buy that. I tell you, I've after taking a little dip in the fucking pond of Christ recently as well.
Oh, have you? Yeah.
You're reading
Yeah.
the book.
Huh?
You're reading the book.
I'm not reading the book, but I'm just kind of, I'm fucking, I'm feeling the book. Do you know what I mean?
I do. I'm feeling the book. book.
I knew
I
you
like
would,
that.
man. I am. I'm feeling
like
the book.
that, feeling the
But-
book.
Feeling the book. But what I mean by that is that like, I kind of think that like fucking Jeezy Creasy
Lemon squeezy.
Lemon Squeezy, that lad, he was fucking onto something. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it's a beautiful story.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Best story ever told.
Yeah.
Be sound,
Yeah.
and cunts will be sound to you.
Yeah.
Sure, you fucking, every cunt in the pub is like that these days.
Yeah.
In the pub is in the working class.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because he was about, what do you say? If you're not poor, you ain't getting in. He basically said that.
That's what we say, a poster.
Is that?
Yeah. Poster comedy, yeah.
And luckily for you never have to turn anyone away because no one with any money ever tries to get in.
No, we don't.
Which is lovely.
Yeah.
Do you watch the police procedural show Columbo?
I am vaguely aware of it.
Right, well, you'll probably know some of our listeners, so.
Yeah,
the
they're trapped
Morbags.
inside
Episodes of Columbo.
episodes, yeah.
And the Morbeg, are you familiar with the Morbegs?
Yeah, from Morbig Land.
Yeah, we've got some listeners now from
They were
episodes of
fucking
the
pagan as
Morbegs.
fuck, weren't they?
Yeah, we were talking about this yesterday, yeah, that they were...
What was the cultural idiosyncrasy with them?
Well, I think the Morbegs, what were they? Were they kind of like sentient feathers?
We just thought that they were like cum rags, like...
What, or were they?
Or they were like
Or they were
the brushes on a car wash. They'd
That come to
become
life.
sentient and
Yeah.
then fucking legged it.
There is something very terrifying about fucking puppets and shit. Like, do
There really
Yeah.
is, yeah.
you remember Alf?
No. I'd say that was one of the things that was blocked out of my mind
Alf,
as a child.
alien life form. He was this brown cunt that would like talk like
Oh,
that.
careful.
Oh, now. Jesus Christ.
It was an alien. and he
Don't
was
do the
brown.
accent
Okay,
that
yeah,
you're doing.
don't make it racial. I didn't think Alf was of this planet, let alone East Asian.
I don't know. You don't remember Alf at all, do you?
No. Oh yeah, I do remember Alf. Yeah, he kind of looked like
An
looked like
aardvark.
Liam Brady.
He looked like Liam Brady.
Yeah.
Did he?
The pundit.
Oh, would they have him fill
No.
in with Giles and Dunphy if
Fill in
Brady
it.
got a bit of flu?
Yeah.
But tell me this, Alf, he had a big influence on you.
No, I just had a random nightmare recently.
Fuck.
Yeah, very random. He came up at the side of the bed and he raped me at knife point.
What?
Oh, Jesus.
Alf.
Yeah, alien life form.
And do you think
And I
that's...
don't know if that's symbolic for.
Oh, that's what Alf stands for.
Yeah.
Fuck. Now,
Fucking hell.
let me ask you this, because Alf is off the air right now.
It's been off the air for years, yeah.
And do you think that he has, in the meantime, been spending his time in the astral realm?
Why would he arise in my brain like that out of nowhere? You know, I haven't thought about him in years.
And your arse.
Am I?
And his
Yeah,
art, but
yeah.
did he successfully? Did he get the?
With the cold serrated blade against my throat, I woke up.
Wow.
So wait, this actually happened, or it was a
was a
lucid
nightmare.
dream, a nightmare.
A nightmare, yeah. Not a lucid dream, though.
Right.
If it was a lucid dream, there'd be a bit more lucidity, you
Yeah.
know? But
A bit more Lewisity, lad.
you know what I mean?
Yeah. Lewisity
But,
Lockhart. Listen to me now.
They're fucking, some of the word connections are fucking loose, man.
It's fast. We play a
It's
fast and loose here.
I got a comment the other day from someone, a comedian who had listened to a couple of episodes. He says, "Never have I met men who were more allergic to scents."
That's great.
That's true.
So, what I was going to say to you now, Mark O'Keefe, one of the finest, like I said earlier, I listed a hilarious comedian, one of the finest boxers that Ireland's ever produced.
I was bad at boxing.
Huh?
I was bad at boxing.
I
But
don't
that's what
believe
made you
that
so
for a second.
great.
That's true. You need something to lose. I tell you what happened one time.
What?
I was college boxing, and college boxing's lower level than club boxing.
Yeah.
Because there's no travellers in college. You know what I mean?
Oh, right,
So,
yeah.
you know.
So it's all just cowards, like.
Yeah, cowards.
Yeah, yeah.
Skinny boys.
Soft
you
hands.
know?
Yeah.
Soft hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was college boxing. I went up to Dundalk, Leitrim, somewhere, LIT somewhere, not Limerick or some shit. But I didn't go up with a fight. I went up with a boxing team looking for a fight. And you
Just
know,
like on the streets, or like
looking like
Right,
I'd anger in my eye. I'd
Yeah.
fucking spite in my heart. But they'd try and find you someone, you know,
fucking
to
Alf's
box
cum
just
in your
for
arse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
just to
Whoa.
hello,
Hey now.
just for the show, like just
Yeah.
for the show. And they paired me up with a fella, and he was like special needs or some shit. Yeah,
He had,
he had
Dave-
his shorts up to like his tits, and he just
Jesus.
And did they pair him up with you to just teach him a lesson? Because you were the best. Just put him down.
well,
kind of
he
thing.
wanted to go, like, you know, he wanted to he was on some sort of spectrum, I imagine.
Yeah.
Sure, he
But
just wasn't
this
a
is
traveller, like.
before the days of spectrums. No, it was on a college campus.
Oh, I thought you were just
Are you
describing it.
crazy? For
Right,
fuck's
okay,
sake.
sorry.
It's a centre of education. It was on.
Right, okay. No, just for a second there, I thought you were. It might have been.
But so this was before the spectrum existed.
Yeah,
because
before
the
it
spectrum
existed.
was.
It's only new, isn't it?
But it wasn't
Before autism was invented.
But I believe
Yeah.
it was invented by Benedict Cumberbatch in 2014. The spectrum, was it?
I believe
Yeah, I
so,
think
or
so,
something
yeah.
around then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Inventor of mental disabilities, Benedict
The
Cumberbatch.
Cumberbatch.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, full blown autism came into only existence with the TikToks.
Right.
Yeah.
That's when the full blown autism became
Do you think
That's
that?
the Chinese.
Do you think that?
Chinese autism, is what they call it, but people don't like it.
Chinese autism. That's what you call TikTok.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
But do you think that?
State sponsored.
Yeah. State-sponsored autism.
Do you think that TikTok then activated dormant autism in the minds of people? Do you know what I mean?
I didn't know it would. I didn't think that it would fucking activate dormant, but the way you said it there made so much sense to me. It must be.
Was the way I said it there a beautiful use of the English language and something that captured your imagination?
I think it was fantastic.
Thank you.
I would have thought that just because of the scrolling,
Yes.
the scrolling creates a retarded void in your brain.
The sea scrolling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then suddenly that's filled with Rubik's cubes,
Yes.
numbers,
Yeah.
and
Trains.
What are trains?
Train sets.
Trains. There.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this, and let me ask you no more about this. So you fought a fella who had AIDS. No,
No, he was autistic.
he was
Before,
autistic.
Before
Is
it was
that different.
diagnosed.
That is different,
It's like AIDS for the mind.
right?
You know.
Yes.
What, AIDS and autism?
Is that? Am I gone mad here? Did Freddie Mercury die of autism? No, I'm sorry,
Yeah, no,
lads. I honestly get this shit confused. I probably got that wrong. Did I?
God, autism. I mean, he was a bit of a savant, like
you-
musically. So
Yeah.
You can't have autism without bisexuality.
But
That's
can
what I
you?
think. And he was
But is autism
a gay, wasn't he?
Is
Huh?
He was a gay, Freddie.
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely.
the
yeah,
gay
he was
is
the
the gay.
original.
But he was the gayest man since Oscar Wilde. But
Yeah.
can you sexually transmit
Transmit
autism?
autism. I have to ask the Chinese
so.
government.
Huh? Would Xi Jinping be the man to ask
He
about
would be the
that?
I
man.
think so. I think that's what Bohemian Rhapsody is about. Autism. Yeah.
It's about sexually transmitted.
No, it's just about autism.
Just about autism.
Yeah.
Mama,
Ooh.
read a timetable, and I really loved it.
Mama, I like trains. I don't know. Fucking, that's what they like. They like trains.
Ah,
Don't
they
they
do. Yeah. So let me ask you this now. You're a married man.
Yes.
I'm going to read you a quote here. And this quote, I believe, is from Brian Dobson. A marriage is the triumph of imagination over intelligence.
Jeez, I like that as well.
What would that? How would that make you feel in your pants?
Well, I like the way it was said.
Yeah.
The triumph
Yes.
of imagination over intelligence.
Yes.
It has a ring to it.
Yes. Yes.
Now, where does it stand factually?
That's right.
I don't know, but I'm a man who likes to hear words. I don't really care what they mean.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
You're all about the phonetics,
Phonetics, that's beautiful.
isn't it?
Have you autism?
I've AIDS, so yes.
Yeah.
And do you like your women intelligent, or do you like them
Autistic.
Lobotomized.
Yeah, lobotomized.
Jesus.
Frontal cortex gone.
Like a retarded
Fed
lady.
to the dog.
Yeah, or just a lady who just keeps her opinions to herself. You know.
Who keeps
Yeah.
her opinions to
You know.
drops the mic.
Just
gets up
knows her place.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lady who knows her.
No, women are very annoying now, I must say.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
telling me.
But that's not a statement which I'll stand by
Yeah.
when I close the door of my apartment and my missus is there.
That's right.
But as soon as I leave,
You're spouting that.
that's all I say.
And
And
do you
then-
have children?
Do not.
You don't. I thought you had a son or
A
something.
young fella. No.
Yeah.
But if I did, I'd bear him.
That was just yeah.
Would you hit your son? Would you hit your child?
I think just because I'm such a retro cunt, you know.
Yeah.
I think it would be kind of just to make him stand out in school. I'd backhand
You
him.
wouldn't do much damage with that belt now. You need a bigger one.
No, I wouldn't use a belt.
No.
I'd give him just a jab in the head.
Ah, yeah, because you've got the fucking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just a bang.
Oh,
Just a
you're
jab.
boxing training.
Yeah, you got to toughen him up.
Right.
Slap him around.
Right.
Are you
Do you
talking
believe
about
in
your?
that?
Well,
Are you talking about your wife now? Are you talking about the what are you talking about?
No, I tell you now. Easy, Chief.
I don't know. I can't.
Oh, no.
I'm getting the lines are getting blurred
Well,
here.
what are you suggesting?
I thought he was for a second there. I thought he was talking about keeping his lady in line, but he's.
Well, and that got you excited over there.
A little.
Just relax.
Okay, all right. I'll calm down. All right,
Do the women bother you, Chief?
A little bit, yeah.
I know what you
Mike
mean.
snips at me a little bit now about my misogyny, but
I tell him simmer down over there.
Yeah.
Your mother was a whore.
yeah.
So you've got to have.
Good thing she's not in episodes of Columbo.
Thank God she never got cast. She tried her best. But they wouldn't have her. Fucking absolute dirty old Jasmine. Anyway, listen. Tell me this now. I was talking to this chief now earlier on. I personally have never seen an unhappy marriage. So is it...
What a fucking loaded question is that?
Yeah. So what I would say to you is, what's the crack? You got married. Sure, you were going out with her, what? How long?
6 months.
6 months. And you said, fuck this now.
It was COVID.
Huh?
COVID.
It was COVID. And you said, if she's going to die, she's going to die my wife. Fuck it.
I didn't want to die alone, Mike.
Yeah.
And I feel like the way you're going now.
Me?
Yeah.
That I'm going to die alone.
Well, you're mounting things and then leaving them, are you?
What do you mean?
I don't know.
Oh, women?
Yeah.
No!
No, he's a
I have
Is
a
he
girlfriend.
celibate?
he's a
Oh,
married
what?
man.
Yes!
Ah, Jesus.
I've recently...
No wonder you're getting into Christ.
Lad.
All right.
Lad, I found a...
I didn't know.
Yes.
I thought you were just fucking fluting around the place.
No,
Like
I met
a
this lovely
Lotharian.
girl down the AIDS centre.
Ah, brilliant. You got something in common. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
You're autistic as well.
Well, sure, if there's a difference.
The shoe fits.
She's
Oh.
everything.
Yeah.
No, I did, but I do have a girlfriend now. So
Oh, that's great. That's great.
It
So-
is nice.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. That will change the whole.
Oh,
That'll
lad.
change your mentality.
It does, lad, because I tell you, I hug her.
Because before you're in a relationship with a woman, they're something to
Well, it says Kanye says.
use and
Yeah, well,
discard. Like
whoa.
not discard. That's a strange word. Leave without caring.
Is that what you were at? Were you because
A rapscallion.
were you a rapscallion?
I believe it was a bit of a rapscallion, but
You have many sexual conquests.
there's a lot of shame attached to it, though. You know,
In
What?
what way?
in the Christian way.
So, you
You're
feel,
like a man that sinned.
I am a man that's in there. I look like one.
Both.
Right. I'm not unfamiliar with shame. There was a guilt that you would feel
Yes.
after you
Yes.
left your Mark O'Keefe load
Mm-hmm.
in some young fucking
God-forsaken whore.
Jesus Christ.
That's what the
Oh,
fucking
Christ.
scripture says, isn't it?
Is it that? It is in the Bible.
That's what's in
Yeah.
the Bible, mate.
The Bible, they do call everyone's a whore.
Everyone's
apart from fucking Mary, the goody two shoes.
Yeah, I know.
And you've lived all over the globe, so you must have, children in every fucking continent.
It's a nice thought, to be honest.
Yeah. Just little Mark O'Keefe's going around fucking...
Because they ain't getting nothing.
Right.
You're not going to give them. You're
There's
not going to
nothing
support them.
there's nothing to give.
There's nothing to give.
That's all I have. I
Yeah.
have my hat and my glasses, mate.
But you're
I'm like a wandering itinerant.
But you have the hair, right?
I have
and
the
I
hair.
heard that-
I have the hair for now.
For now, it's not going anywhere, I don't think. But I heard that there was a time when you cut off your hair when you were a child, that you donated your locks to someone it was in chemotherapy.
Leukemia.
They were going through
We're
chemotherapy.
building up tension here.
And you gave them your hair,
I heard this exact story.
and it cured their leukemia.
Well, no, this is my hair. I heard down in the cancer shelter down in Shepherd's Bush.
Next to the AIDS
Uh,
shelter.
No, next to the AIDS.
Where they keep him in a cage, is it?
Yeah, I heard that you went down and you donated some. You came into the cancer ward and there was these kids and they had no hair, and that you started taking off your hair, cutting it off, and then sellotaping it on to their head. But it was only making things worse, and they were crying and everything. Then you started hitting them.
Sure, I don't know what to make of that, to be honest.
Lad, this is just what I heard.
Down in the
We're Peter.
down in the kennel where they
Peter
keep
Flanagan trained.
We're Peter Flanagan trained journalists.
Yeah.
We just do our job and we try to learn as best we can. What I'm going to say to you is this, and this is the truth, and that's something that me and Chief like to deal in. You smoked crack.
I have done, yeah.
Yeah.
Only once.
And what?
That's a lie. Twice.
And what brought that on? Was things were going too well?
No, I'll actually tell you what brought it on, right?
Yes.
What brought it on was rejection of friendship.
No.
Yeah,
Please.
I'll tell you.
Yeah.
You have a lot of big friends group, don't you?
I kind of do. Do you know what it
A
is?
lot of acquaintances.
I have a lot of acquaintances.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And then if I was in trouble, then I don't know if I have anyone to call.
There's no one to turn
Yeah,
to.
you can call me.
Huh?
You can call me.
I could call
You got the
Chief.
Chief,
but
yeah.
you know what he's at.
Yeah.
Belt around the fucking neck,
Yeah.
going 90.
8 hours a day.
You're not
yeah.
wrong, yeah.
No good to man nor beast.
No. But,
Yeah.
So the crack,
And you know yourself, friends are. You've got your.
sexually attractive.
You have wanted to shag most of your friends.
I have, yeah.
That is-
Fuck's
yeah.
that is the
We'll
complex.
say no more.
It's the conflict of being a gay man
Yes.
who hates women.
Mm.
All your
Yeah.
friends are men.
I was actually straight, and then I just spent so much time around women. I was like, "Fuck this! I'll give the cock a try." And then
Fair
so
play.
there's no
yeah.
turning back after that.
I'm going to say right now, I think women,
I know women are the cat's pajamas. I'm just
they
joking.
should be allowed. I think they should be allowed to fucking
But
sit on the bus. Now, you smoked crack.
no, what it was is I was sit on the bus.
Yeah.
No, I'm just picturing fucking some fella booting a woman off the bus, going, quelling the revolution.
Yeah.
You
I've a-
cunts walk.
I can show you a video of me doing that, but
Drag her off by the hair.
so where did you smoke crack?
I just moved to Vancouver,
Right.
Yes.
Canada,
Yes.
and I didn't have many friends, you know.
Yeah.
And then my roommate, he had friends,
Yeah.
right? And he was working in the bars, and he was like, "Do you want to come and meet my friends?" And he was like, "There's a few waitresses, you know,
Yeah.
you know what they're like, with their fucking tits and shit."
Yeah.
So I was like,
Nice.
"Ooh,
Yeah.
I'll go to the bar to meet the lads, you know, because they're
Yeah.
all getting off the shift at the same time. They go to this cheap hostel bar. They all hang out." And he was like, "If you're there already, I'll introduce you. You'll have new mates." And I was like, "That's sick." So the evening rolled around, and I went to the bar.
Yes.
No word from anyone. I was getting drunker and drunker. You've been there before, haven't you?
Getting drunker and drunker. Yes.
Piling on drink after drink.
Yes.
I
In
think
a
he's talking about Vancouver.
In a stupor.
What?
In a stupor.
Yes.
In Vancouver.
Yeah.
This is like fucking beat poetry. It's
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah.
But I was getting drunk, and when you're drunk and then you get angry, you know?
Yeah.
Mm.
You're like, oh, fucking...
A bitterness.
A bitterness, yeah.
Arises, ascends
Yeah.
up into your heart
yeah,
and soul.
swells inside you.
Yeah.
So I was fucking
You were
drunk.
swollen with bitterness.
Oh, I was angry. Oh, we're going to do something. That's what I thought. That's
Right.
what,
Yeah,
that's what I
yeah.
said to myself.
Fuck.
We deserve mates. And I was like, how'd you get mates?
You says.
How'd you get mates?
Ah.
How'd you get mates?
Right.
You fucking
You don't
get onto Hugh Peacock and
You know
Larry
what I mean?
Gogan.
You
You don't
offer
need
people your nose.
you
Yeah.
don't need real mates. You need mates for the
Jews.
night.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A couple
Yeah.
of mates for the night. That's all I wanted. It was a couple of mates for the night.
Yeah.
And I went out in the street looking for a couple of mates.
So you went looking for mates on the street.
It was downtown east side of Vancouver. It's very, very post-apocalyptic place.
I've made my best friends in alleyways.
alleyways. That's
Yes.
what we're talking about now.
Mm.
Before I got
Alleywood.
to the alleyway, I know how to get shy. You know, there's a look you give.
Drugs.
Drugs is what I'm talking
Yes.
about.
Mm.
Fucking hell, look at
These
this.
people are in episodes of Columbo. They're about to be caught by Columbo, a lot of them, to commit murders. So you're going to have to spell it out for them. They don't have time.
Yeah. If you lean against the wall and make yourself look a bit vacant but wanting,
Yes.
Mm.
someone's gonna go up and go, "What you want?"
So you lean against the wall with a
with a
fucking
fag,
with a fag and a strong want on you.
with a bit of a smell of want
Like
and
there's-
mischief.
There's a whiff of just want and
Oh
need.
yeah, tomfoolery.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And some fella came up
Yeah.
and he goes, "What you want?" I don't know if this detail. I don't need to include it, but I like realism in my stories.
Yeah.
Right.
Black lad.
Right.
Right. Okay.
Right. He was, you know.
Yeah.
And I was like,
He's a black lad.
he was
Right,
like,
okay.
what you want? And I was like, a bit of coke. And he was like, why did you want coke if I get you some rocks?
Yeah.
He wasn't
Right,
talking
okay.
about precious gems, you know what I mean?
No.
Crack cocaine.
Crack
isn't it?
cocaine.
Isn't it?
Right. Yeah.
And we went to the. I gave him a couple of bucks. I don't even know what a fucking exchange rate.
Milwaukee Bucks.
Yeah, I went to the alleyway and
Suck
honky
'em
tonk.
off?
That's what sucked off the old. Well, if his cock was glass and I got confused, it could have been the same thing.
Right. Okay. Well, you made a little.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
you do suck it off.
Do you-
Right,
It is
okay.
it is a very gay drug.
Right,
by,
okay.
by the way, that's a very interesting question. And just quickly off topic, do you know how many people get glass eyes? Do people
Yeah.
get glass cocks?
I mean, you'd have to get on to fucking.
Is that a stupid
Elliot.
question? If I said something dumb again,
No.
No, no,
was
no,
that
no.
valid?
No,
Do people get glass cocks?
no, they don't. And then they can swap. They can get flaccid ones. Then you put like
Or would you get
Swarovski.
or would you get a
crystals.
copper cock?
That wouldn't last. That would get weathered.
I don't know if they're able to even like fucking give you a real cock if you lose your cock. I think they just give you some sort of fucking
Medal
some,
or a cookie.
give you a hug.
Yeah.
They go, "You're a girl now,"
Well, they
You're a
take it
lady.
from your arm. That's what I've heard. They take it from your arm.
and they make it. They give you a yoke.
And they make a phalloplasty.
But can it get hard and calm?
Yeah.
Can?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I don't believe
yeah. Yeah, mine works fine.
This lad.
Yeah.
You got yours, and this is right. You had yours pecked off by a little cockatoo.
I did, yeah. I was minding me fucking. Wait till you hear this now, Mark. My cousins went on holidays and they had a cockatoo called Elvis, right? I
Yeah.
swear to God,
is
right?
true.
And this is true. And we had to babysit Elvis, and we kept him in a cage. Now I don't know where you stand on animals in captivity. I mean, you have a wife, so I don't know. I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ,
Oh
Chief.
my lord.
I'm sorry.
We're trying to conduct an interview with Ireland's best looking boy, and you're coming out with that.
You're setting back the women's movement fucking 40
I
years.
can't believe did fucking Harriet Tubman run to freedom for
Oh.
nothing.
What about the one who threw her face in front of the horse? Jesus Christ.
Who's that now?
Clinton,
Who threw her face in front of a horse?
I don't know, some lady.
Oh,
I don't know.
Some old one.
Watch the
Some old
woman.
washerwoman. Got a fucking bit of a hump.
Some old washing machine.
Ruined the race. Ruined the fucking race.
The
Don't
lads,
talk
the
about
lads, the lads are angry.
that. Oh, for fuck's
Imagine you
sake.
had money on that horse.
What are
You'd
we
be
talking
pissing
about?
blood for a week.
Suffragettes.
No,
That's what they're
you
called.
You're a cockatoo.
You're a cockatoo,
Oh,
yeah.
the cockatoo, right?
You just got
so
carried away with fucking
You hate
misogyny.
women.
I love a cockatoo, but the fucking
Cockatree. This
yeah.
like a greedy devil.
oh, so anyway, we were babysitting, parrot sitting my cousin's a cockatoo. They're all the same to me, Mark. They're like women, and and we kept it in this cage, right? And it was a fucking nightmare. It was racist. It was bananas, right?
Racist.
And misogynistic. I think that's
Oh,
where I fucking
that's
got it
really
from
clever.
anyway. Yeah. And my mom would every time my mom left the kitchen, be like, "Come back in the kitchen," you know. And fucking anyway, one night I snuck down. And I was curious. I was a big fan of Elvis now, not the musician, the parrot itself, you know. And anyway, I went down, and I've heard all these the rumors now about, not the rumors, but the stuff about, you know, putting peanut butter on your fucking cock and then
yeah,
having
and
a
getting the dog to
dog licking it off.
defile itself, yeah.
We didn't have a dog. Now we never had a dog. Our dog bit a gypsy child and we had to put it down. But so that was way before I was sentient, you know. So I don't even
Back in the day, I
remember.
thought you'd
Back in
fucking
the day,
get
yeah.
the dog.
Was it on your
So,
order?
what? It's on my order, yeah. I
He
did
starved it and said, "Look, the whole thing." So
I
yeah.
did the Joaquin Phoenix thing in fucking Gladiator.
Yeah.
And so I was like, maybe it's a cockatoo, maybe that's why they call it a cockatoo, you know.
Yeah.
So anyway, I went down. I put a bit of peanut butter on my thing, and I didn't even have to open the cage because my cock was so small. Because I was only a child, you know.
Yeah.
And I was able to fit it through the cage, into the cage.
And did you have to stand up on a
I
chair,
fucking-
or was
I had to stand up on a chair. You know, I stood up on that time. I stood up on my brother's back. We took turns, and I stuck my cock into the thing, and the fucking Elvis man, he went to fucking town on it, like, and
he what?
What?
Well, he
I'll
bit.
show you. I'm not going to show you on the. We can't.
No, I don't
We
wanna
get
see.
demonetized on
No,
fucking
I-
YouTube. No, but he fucking just made an absolute mince. What am I trying to say, Mark?
Meat.
Mince pies.
Mince pies.
He tore it asunder. Like, do you know what I mean?
He ripped your cock
He-
apart.
yeah, it looked like
A cockatoo ripped your cock apart.
when it was done. It was do you know when you like a party pop when you go, and then sometimes there's little bits of string hanging out afterwards. That's what it looked
it was
like.
like
Yeah.
it was like a fucking something put through the sausage grinder.
It looked like someone tied like a banger to my
Bottom surgery, is that they call
bottom surgery. Yeah, that's what.
Fuck.
Yeah, so Yeah, and then we managed to like my parents came in. They managed to like
Cockatoo should
get-
have been called Cockasunder.
and then my parents managed to get the cock out of
his gob.
out of his gob, and they put it in a bag of ice, and we went down to Beaumont Hospital then, and they said no, we're not going to be able to.
Is this right?
save
Did I
him."
hear this wrong or something? Did Kilby this wrong? But you went to get your cock reattached, and the doctor was drunk, and he attached it like under your armpit or something.
Under my armpit.
Your cock. Is that?
I always-
Did I hear that wrong?
Oh, how did you get a hold of my fucking medical records?
Because no, I had heard there was a rumor at
This is
the time.
like a fucking fever dream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But is that right that a doctor attached? Or was
Well,
it
I
the
don't-
cock, or was it to the end of your chin or something?
That's why I have this. It's hiding. There is a little. I do have a little.
But listen, but listen.
What?
You smoked crack.
Yeah. How did we?
What?
Yo, that was fucking. That sounded like someone who smoked crack. What you said right
Yeah,
there.
well,
No,
you
but
know,
this
it's
is-
fucking.
Life's it's a truth.
Life
Life
is
is
tough
Life
as
is
chief at the
life
moment.
is an absolute fucking.
It's a roller coaster.
It
Ronan
is
Keating
Ronan
said.
Keating.
Yeah, it's
fucking
all
hell.
come
That's a
full
good
circle,
fucking.
yeah.
And we all thought he was mad at the time.
Yeah.
When he said it, but now looking back, he was fucking right. Life is a
laughing
roller
now.
coaster.
Yeah. And he'd know because fucking Stephen Gately fucking.
Stephen Gately.
What did he
fucking-
do? It was the drugs. That's what
Crack,
they
I
said. That's what
think.
the government
Roller
said.
coaster.
I think he
Roller-
did.
It was a roller coaster.
Yeah.
You know,
He was
gays
too- yeah.
love fucking theme parks.
He was too small to get on the fucking ride.
Flew out the top of it.
Threw up the top of the wild mouse down in
Shut the
fucking
gate, Lee.
Mullingar.
That was great.
No, I
Shut the gate.
I heard that he bought coke crack off a black fella in Vancouver.
Yeah,
Oh,
wasn't my black fella.
So you bought crack off of an African Canadian.
That's what they're called, yeah.
Yeah, an African Canadian man sold you
But
crack.
listen, then we went down to the alleyway to smoke it, like
You and
fucking-
him?
Yeah, so it was weird. The transaction took place, but he stayed there. Ooh, that's a bit old school, isn't it? But I guess
Jesus Christ!
no, I feel like
O'Keefe.
I must have rented him for the night.
What year was
Fucking
this?
hell.
Oh, you know what it was? I think I just paid for the drugs, and he just stuck around because he knew I was taking enough to give him all of them as well. Like,
Yeah,
so that's a
Right, okay.
businessman.
that's a businessman.
Businessman
Businessman smokes his own crack.
Exactly, yeah, and just have this fucking young whippersnapper pay for it.
Young buck.
But we smoked
Young Adonis.
in the alleyway, man, and it becomes it's very good.
Good
Very
crack?
good crack, man.
Right, yeah.
It's like you're you're putting your foot down in the. Have you ever drove a car?
Yeah.
Have you ever drove a car drunk?
Yeah.
Don't answer that, but yeah. You have done, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bit like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Mad. But a young one in the back.
It's a beautiful voyage through time and space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could crash at any moment.
Oh man.
Yeah, it was mad. And then we went out in the street. I remember there was a group of ladies and we started barking at them. Ruff.
Oh, I thought you were
Growling.
trying to get them into a.
Growling at them.
Now, what was going on there? Did you believe yourself to be a cocker spaniel, or were you kind of more woofing at them as if you're dogs?
I believe the madness took over more than
Right.
anything,
Yeah.
Yeah. Bloodhounds, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you didn't know your arse from your elbow. You were neither here nor there. You were just.
No. I thought maybe barking at a couple of fat chicks would be funny.
Yeah.
And by God, it was. Or how we laughed.
Can you-
Me and my mate.
Because black men famously like chunky women.
Yeah, but he was more into the crack that night, I think.
Right.
Crack was his chunky woman that night.
We ended up in a park.
Right.
Me and my mate, and a park, and there was a clearing, man. And you could see the whole fucking universe there.
Yeah.
But we were
When you say you ended up in a park, you don't mean you ended up having sex with a South Korean woman.
No, but I like that.
Do you know what I mean?
Like it wasn't Park Ji
It's,
Sung.
their, it's
yeah.
their most famous second name, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
That's great.
Or
That's
for
very
Park
good.
Ji Sung.
Thank you.
Oh,
Put
sure.
in your microphone.
Ooh.
Uh,
So you were having sex with Park Ji Sung.
so no, but you go into the business.
Uh,
You ended up in a park.
There's a fume, a noxious fume off the crack.
Yes.
It attracts the homeless. They love it.
Right.
So the homeless swarmed us, you know.
Like menstruation attracts bears.
Exactly.
Right.
And they wanted some of the crack.
Oh, they were hungry for it.
They were hungry for it.
There was a need on them. A want
Oh,
to breathe.
like fucking bloodhounds.
Fuck.
Next thing we're rolling around wrestling the homeless,
You were wrestling them.
the unhoused.
No.
Yeah,
Fuck.
beat the shit out of them.
Did you?
Smoke more crack.
No.
Looked up the stars with my mate. Full moon,
Fuck off.
beautiful night.
Did you turn into a werewolf?
I was already a fucking dog.
Yeah. There was no need to go any further deeper into the astral realm at that
There
point.
wasn't no, and I walked home and it was dawn. It was a blood red dawn, and it was absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah,
And you know, it feels good to be alive.
sometimes.
You're right there.
Yeah.
But at any
There
point,
are,
in the,
there are other times it feels positively awful.
Oh, God,
yes.
it's a
Yeah.
fucking struggle every day, isn't it?
Fuck's sake, rotten.
but at any point in the skirmish, where they're like, "That's fucking Mark O'Keefe, the Irish, one of Ireland's greatest boxers."
Most beautiful boxer.
Yeah,
Ireland's most
it's a good thing you got out with that because it would ruin your pretty face.
The thing about the homeless is they're savagely malnourished, so they don't have much strength.
I mean,
Yeah.
you're fucking look at me, man.
I heard you're trying to break into the community, yeah?
I am, yeah. I'm shoplifting and all the rest,
Yeah.
you know, yeah.
Tell me more, man. I want
Yeah.
to get into it, man. I'm
Oh.
fucking trying to save some money.
He's
That's
stealing
fucking- I'm
so much.
stealing the hearts and
What about
minds of
clothes
London.
and shit? Are you getting into that yet?
I should, man. I've been wearing these clothes now since fucking lockdown, you know. So
Well, you're only a step away from electronics, and that's where their fucking money's at.
And you know
yeah,
what?
man. I'm gonna start stealing children now. And fucking
Yeah,
selling
trafficking,
them
I
on
heard
the-
this fucking
yeah,
thing. But
yeah.
adrenochrome, that's what they call it.
A
You
dream-
scare a child and you sniff his head, it makes you younger. But it has to have the
Adrenochrome.
fear of death in their heart. Do you know what I mean?
So say that again, because this is
Have you heard about adrenochrome?
Is this is a?
I think you can buy it from-
an anti-aging.
I think it's
An
anti-aging.
anti-Asian.
Have you
I think you
seen
can buy it from
Jared
Black Belt
Leto,
in
right?
Vancouver.
Jared Leto, is that his
Yeah.
name? Gay
Jared
lad,
Leto.
not gay, but looks gay.
Well, he was in that film
Vegan.
about AIDS.
Vegan, gay
Wasn't he?
vegan, gay AIDS vegan.
Did
you see-
Dallas Boyers Club.
Exactly. See how young he
Yeah.
is.
Yeah,
He's fucking 75 years old. He looks about 24.
Jared Leto. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
What do you think that is? He says it's from veganism. It's not.
No.
You get the kids, they come from the back of a van, and you have to just before they die, you drain the adrenochrome because they're so scared, and then I think you wipe it on your face.
The blood of the kid.
The cum. What is?
Whoa!
I don't know if it's the
but
blood or
there's
the
not gonna
cum. I don't think there's cum.
Cum,
no.
they're children. Then it
Well,
would-
I
why
didn't
would
know
you-
what age we were talking about. Like,
Well,
Whatever it is, anyway, it's fucking savage for your skin.
yes.
Like better than fucking saunas and yoga and shit.
Wow.
is that why black people look so young? The black don't crack thing. Is that? Are they on the
Adrenochrome?
adrenochrome? Yeah.
They might be, mate. Gotta ask the community.
Wow.
Wow. And do you remember this fella's name in Vancouver? No.
Your buddy,
I
your
could make up a
companion.
name.
Hmm?
No, I don't remember his name. I
You
don't
don't
remember.
remember
I
his
don't
name?
remember much.
But could you remember? Like, do you remember his scent? Do you remember his?
I remember his
Aura.
aura. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Did you say that at the same time as me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you
Well,
remember how it felt to have him inside you?
It's like AIDS.
You did a drug trial recently, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
You did, yeah. And I heard that the drug was lust, and the trial was to see if you could turn lesbians straight.
I did the maths in my head there. No, I work for Big Pharma on the side.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm an anti-vaxxer.
Are you an
Ob-
anti-vaxxer?
Obviously, I'm vaxxed though.
I know. Yeah.
I got vaxxed and I regretted it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why? What happened?
Can you tell me more about
It
that?
just seems gay. No, not like
It
homosexual
is,
like you
it is.
though, but you know,
It's gay to get anything inserted in you.
you know, and then like agreeing to have it done.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have agreed. I should have kicked up a storm.
Kicked up a fuss.
Mm.
But I wanted to go on holidays, I think.
Yeah.
And I'm not a drama queen either.
No, you're.
Yeah,
To be fair,
leave
you're
that
an
to
easy
the
going
gays.
lad.
But you ever get pains in your heart?
Oh,
Oh,
all the time.
time,
Yeah,
when
yeah.
my wife
Yeah.
leaves me.
Yeah. I think it's from the fucking vax.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I fucking forget where I am.
Do you?
I used to be good at comedy as well, till I got the second one.
Oh, lad, I'm on antidepressants for that.
Sick.
Yeah. Did you ever take them?
No, but I want them.
Oh, lad, just take me.
Is that Big Pharma?
Huh?
Is that Big Pharma?
It's not Little Farmer. Do you know what I mean? The fact.
Your father's a farmer, isn't he?
Huh?
Your father's a
My
farmer, isn't
my
he?
father's a farmer. I grew up in a farmer.
Were you raised on a farmer?
Pharma Sutra.
Farmer Sutra.
Alright, now I get
Now
it.
we're
Now I get.
talking.
Now I get it. You fucking. It's fucking.
There
It's
you
high
go.
level word association.
Now
Yeah.
you've gotten into
Yeah.
Big Mike and the Chief royalty there.
Farmer Sutra. That's going in the Hall of Fame.
We've dragged you down to our fucking stupid level.
It feels good. I'm telling you.
That's good. No, lad. Yeah. So I'm on this stuff, Siltilapram, and sure, look,
It's like Zoloft or some shit.
I don't know what it is. I
Or
just
lithium. I have a mate that's on.
Zoloft.
Know, I just,
Lithium.
All I know is
Yeah.
I don't feel happy or sad.
That's nice. Numb.
Yeah,
I tell
yeah.
you what's great for that. Street drug.
Oh yeah.
Tranquilizers.
Oh,
Pony powder.
pony powder.
For the horses.
Ketamine.
Ketamine. You
Love
mean?
it. Love it.
It's good for depression.
Oh, yeah. I think it's fantastic.
Right.
When do you take it?
I used to be mad into it.
Oh yeah, when you were show jumping.
Oh yeah.
With that luscious mane of yours.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
And that massive horse cock.
Didn't fucking Keane O'Connor try to ride you to Olympic glory at one point?
Oh yeah, fucking I'm trying to think of more horse analogies and I can't. Fucking Grand National.
There you go.
you
Gold Cup.
You take enough of it, you think you're a fucking horse. I swear to God.
Yeah.
I swear, I'd recommend it for fucking for banter, I suppose. I don't know if it's going to be good for your mental health at all.
Yeah.
But I know how to get it fucking cheap if you fucking.
Yeah. Oh, sure. I think at some point I'm kind of just sick of it. I'm sick of the whole.
I'm sick of the whole thing.
I'm sick of the whole thing.
Like
now.
the whole thing.
The whole like.
Yeah.
Just
yeah.
If someone's like, "What do you mean sick of it?" I just like, anything
Yeah.
you can think of, I'm sick of it. Think Pluto. Yeah, I'm sick of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's
And
kind
then
of
like piece of ham. I'm sick of it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just waking consciousness
Absolutely.
makes me fucking puke.
George Bush, I hated. The wind, I hated. Everything.
Yeah.
I'm just sick of all of it.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, boy.
Every part of it.
That's why I recommend tranquilizers kind of fucking make it go all
Yes.
disassociative. I like to disassociate.
I'd like if I thought I was like a kind of a pigeon.
Right.
It looks like RA crack, doesn't it?
Huh?
Looks like RA crack.
Well, you just go around shitting on
That
people.
would be a lot of
like
fun.
to not only because obviously as a bird it's class that you can fly, and you know that you were
I was obsessed.
you
yeah.
could speak. Did you say you could communicate with birds earlier, or
at
did
some,
I imagine
at,
that?
at some point on some sort of fucking level, I
Yeah.
feel like I was in union with them.
Like, could
Do
you?
you know what I mean?
And you were telling me that they used your hair as a nest.
They did, yeah, but I was,
Right.
you know, I'm all for
Right. Yeah.
them taking over.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
They're
yeah.
nice, simple creatures. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I heard there was a rumor at one point. I think that you were leaking human secrets to the birds.
This man is for the birds.
Yeah, this man is for the birds.
You were aiding the bird rebellion. No, but if you were pigeon, because obviously as a bird, number one, it's class because you can fly, so that's sick.
Can't drive though.
Huh? You can't, I suppose, but you could.
No,
you
it's
could.
because you said it's a bird. There's the.
Oh, like a woman.
Yeah.
Like a
Oh.
woman. Yeah.
Come on, that was good.
Don't let him on the bus.
You're
Don't
in
let him
that.
behind
That
the
was
wheel.
good.
It wasn't.
Come on.
No, I'm not going to say that.
That was
I'm
good.
not going to say that was good.
Mark,
No.
come on, that was
I
wasn't
thought
it?
it was alright, man.
No,
he's
you
keeping
didn't.
he's
You
keeping with a
didn't.
theme.
You didn't think,
But
it
he's
was
got
all right.
consistency.
Because you didn't get it till he told us, and then
Then when he
did,
got it, though, I
Your
liked it.
take it flew over your head like a crow.
no, just
It
fuck
did.
off.
That was great, man.
That was
I
that was
stand
wrong
by that.
thing, and I was about to say a great point, and you just
Okay, sorry.
No,
sorry.
it's over now. It's over now. You're stupid.
No.
Fucking birds can't drive. You're some
Well,
fucking idiot.
They can fly, but they can't
Sure,
drive.
yeah.
Your own
They
mother
fucking-
was a.
yeah, they can't reverse stuff. For
Sorry,
fuck's
what?
sake.
Yeah, they can't parallel park. You were gonna say.
Well, sure, it's all fucking irrelevant now. It was
No,
all
it's
in,
not.
It was all in the flow of the sentence. It was the way I was
It
going to
was
say it.
The whimsical bullshit about birds. Then
Yeah.
you brought it back to sexism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now I can't go back, or it just all seems a fucking.
No,
Right,
no,
let's-
do.
Shut up now.
Do.
It's over.
Go back.
It's over, Chief. It's done.
Reverse.
No.
I fucking like it.
No.
Women can't reverse.
Reverse,
That's the
yeah.
thing.
Neither can Mike.
Listen now. Listen now. So
Oh, fuck me.
we're just out of time. But if you had one last thing that you wanted to
Oh,
impart on the cast members of
Can I-
Columbo,
Can I fucking promote? Am I allowed to promote?
absolutely, you're allowed to promote.
Absolutely.
Do you got fuckers listen to this shit, do you?